My mom left the house for hours every night when I was young. 20 years later, it's ruined my life. Every night at 9 p.m., my mom would grab her keys and leave. She'd come back around 2 a.m. smelling like coffee and grease. This went on for years, from when I was 8 until I turned 13. Dad worked third shift at the plant, so it was just me and my little sister Emily alone in that house. Mom would make us dinner, help with homework, then disappear into the night. She never explained where she went. When I asked, she'd just say she had things to handle. Adult stuff. Don't worry about it. I worried about it constantly. Kids at school had normal moms. Moms who were home at night. Moms who tucked them in. My mom left us alone in a house that made weird sounds. Emily would cry sometimes. I tell her mom was coming back, but I wasn't sure I believed it myself. I started thinking maybe she had another family. Maybe she didn't want us anymore. Maybe we weren't enough. In high school, I became the kid who didn't get close to anyone. What was the point? Everyone leaves eventually. That's what I learned at 8 years old watching my mom's taillights disappear down our street every single night. I'm 33 now, still single, never had a relationship last more than 6 months. My therapist says I have abandonment issues. No kidding. Last month, mom had a stroke. Minor one, but it scared us all. I flew home to help dad take care of her. While she was recovering, I was cleaning out the garage. Found a box labeled Pete's College Fund in her handwriting. Inside were bank statements going back 25 years. Deposits every week, small amounts, $20, $40, sometimes just 10. There were pay stubs too, from the Sunset Diner on Route 9, the place that closed down 10 years ago. My mom had worked the night shift there, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., 5 nights a week, for 5 years straight. I confronted dad about it. He got quiet for a long time, then he told me everything. When I was 7, dad got injured at work, messed up his back bad. He was out for 8 months. No income except disability, which barely covered rent. Mom started working at the diner to keep us afloat, but she didn't want us to know how bad things were. Didn't want us to feel poor or scared. She told dad to tell us she was just going out, running errands, handling things. After dad recovered and went back to work, mom kept the diner job because she'd started a savings account for my college fund. Every single dollar she made at that diner went into that account. She never spent it on herself, not once. By the time I turned 13, she'd saved almost $30,000. I never went to college. I dropped out of community college after 1 semester. Told her I wasn't cut out for it. She didn't push, just said okay and hugged me. I never knew that money existed. Dad showed me the bank statements. Mom had left the money sitting there, untouched for 20 years, like she was still hoping I'd use it someday. There was a note paper clipped to the most recent statement, in her handwriting, for Pete whenever he's ready. I sat in that garage for an hour just staring at those papers. My mom had sacrificed sleep, health, and time with us to save money for a future I never bothered to build. She'd worked herself to exhaustion every night while I sat in my room feeling abandoned. And I'd spent 20 years punishing every person who tried to get close to me because I couldn't trust them not to leave. When really, my mom never left me at all. She was fighting for me the whole time. I went into her room where she was resting. She looked small in that bed, older than I remembered. I asked her why she never told me about the diner job, why she let me think she was just leaving us every night. She got tears in her eyes. I didn't want you to feel like we were struggling. I wanted you to feel safe. I thought I was protecting you. I told her about the therapy, the failed relationships, the 20 years I spent believing people always leave. She cried harder than I'd ever seen her cry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought I was doing the right thing. The thing is, she was doing the right thing. She was just a mom trying to survive and give her kids a better life. But because she hid it from me, I learned the wrong lesson. I learned that people disappear without explanation, that you can't count on anyone to stay. I'm working on it now. Started therapy again. Actually trying this time. Called a woman I dated last year and apologized for how I ended things. We're getting coffee next week. Just coffee. Small steps. Mom's recovering well. She asks about my therapy sometimes. I tell her the truth. It's hard, but I'm trying. That college fund is still sitting in the bank. $30,000 plus 20 years of interest. Mom wants me to use it. For something. Anything. I'm thinking about going back to school. Maybe I'm ready now. Or maybe I'll use it to start over. Learn how to trust people again. Learn how to stay. Either way, I finally understand what my mom was doing all those nights. She wasn't leaving me. She was building me a future. I just wish it hadn't cost me 20 years to figure that out.